we got busy. He never once told me that he was in a committed anything. I'm talking about from the beginning, okay? So what's up, y'all? It's your girl LAYB, and I'm back with another story time. If you guys are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. If you are coming back, welcome back, LAYB B FAM. Let's keep going up. And I do want to give a shout out to my girl Kaya's Life. I do want to give a shout out to my girl. I'm gonna put her stuff up right on the screen. I do want to give a shout out to her because she gave me this video idea. Y'all need to go watch her story time too on her channel. This is the story time on how I was the side chick and I knew. Don't judge me, judge your mammy. Y'all, I know how it sounds. How could you be a proud side chick? I'ma just let y'all know. Get your popcorn. That's how to write, being the secret side chick and I knew. I'm just gonna start from the beginning. I'm going to basically just give y'all some brief history on me and the dude, how we met. If you guys have not watched my story time on how I thought I was pregnant, you should go watch that. Go watch that right now. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Y'all need to go watch that right now. And I said y'all need to watch that because y'all will know exactly who I'm talking about. Yes, this is about the same guy that I have been talking about in all my other videos. I know y'all getting tired of hearing Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Well, guess what? Scorpio was a big part of your girl life. So if you guys have not watched my previous videos, y'all don't know who Scorpio is, so y'all need to go click and y'all need to go catch up. Go catch up. At this point in this episode, go catch up, okay? So y'all can figure out who Scorpio is. So brief little recap. Scorpio is a guy that I met the summer of 2022. I shot my shot. And then after that, we just started vibing. We started talking, you know, candy corns, candy apples, and all of that good stuff. Okay, y'all. When I met Scorpio of summer of 2022, and we just basically just like swipe numbers and stuff like that, social media. Like I told him I do YouTube and stuff like that. He was telling me about the stuff that he had going on, all of that. So basically we just hit it off or whatever. We found out we was the same zodiac sign. And so like that kind of like made me like, I like him. Dear diary, I met a boy today. Just basically how that went. After that, we started basically just like talking every day, like just texting each other and stuff like that. And we just kind of like, I felt like we started to like get really close. Like we started to like, you know, like in that beginning stage where, you know, you guys are just getting to know each other, blah, blah, blah. And then like as days and stuff go on and like y'all get deeper and deeper into the whatever you want to call it, situationship, friendship, or whatever, you know, you start getting deep with a person. And that's really where like you kind of like see like, you know what I'm saying, what type of person this person is and blah, blah, blah. So basically me and him, we had like our first deep conversation, y'all. And like, no lie, I'm like, I love this man. Like just like that, I'm like, I love this man. Like look, but it was like a love, like a I love this as my friend type of thing. Like it wasn't like, no, this is my man, this is my man. I asked him, I'm not gonna lie y'all, I asked him, and this was like one of our first conversations. I asked him, did he have anything going on? Like, was he in any like situationships or anything like that? And from my knowledge, what he told me is that he didn't have anything going on. Like he wasn't in a relationship, like nothing far as being committed. Now this is the time, this is when we first met, y'all. So this was 2022, right? First met, he said, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't in no like no a relationship or situationship or nothing like that. But I will put this in here because I don't want him to say you lying, because I'm going to be raw, edited, uncut, and all that. He did not say he was in a committed relationship around this time, but he was dealing with someone, and he, you know, was dealing with his people, and I was dealing with mine, whatever the case may be. The type of relationship that we had when we first met was basically like, he vent to me about, you know, females that he was dealing with, and I vent to him about dudes that I was dealing with. So that's kind of like the relationship that we had in the beginning. So boom, time goes on. I met him that summer, so we had been like We linked a few times in that summer or whatever. Again, just vibing, nothing serious. So 2023 come up, and I hit him up. I hit him up like out of the blue because I think I had him blocked or whatever because we had words on New Year's. I ain't really gonna get into that, but basically it was just like some weird stuff going on. He put some weird stuff, and it really made me upset. And I'm like, bro, I'm cutting you off for New Year's, like literally cutting this man off. And that's exactly what I did. Anyways, I ended up having a change of heart, so I ended up hitting him up, y'all, on Snapchat. Like, I'm trying to get busy, but it's so crazy because at first I was just joking. Like, it was just a joke. Like, in my head, I'm like, it's just a joke. But he thought I was capping too. He like, bro, like, you're so capped. Like, you're capped out. And I'm so sorry, y'all. When I say I deleted everything out of this man out of my phone, I wish I could show y'all receipts. But anyways, try to keep up. So he like, you cap, blah, blah, blah. So basically, y'all, we just like talking spicy over text messages, like back and forth and stuff like that. So we end up, I don't remember how, y'all, but somehow we ended up linking or whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, if it wasn't the first link back talking, it was definitely the second. We ended up doing the do for the first time. Don't judge me, judge on me. And when I say like, oh my gosh, I'm having flashbacks, Lord. It was great to be like so in the business, but like I'm trying to let y'all know. Great was not because like physical, but it was just more like a mental thing. And like being that we had like a connection outside of just that, it made it like 50 times, 20 times better. Now after that, I'm like, okay, I love him. Like, this is my man. Mind y'all, let me go back a little bit. Mind y'all, when me and him was talking, he never once, and me and him will argue about this till this day, he never once told me, y'all, that he was in a committed relationship with anyone. And I'm talking about this of the first time. The first time that we got busy, he never once told me that he was in a committed anything. I'm talking about from the beginning, okay? So, mind y'all, even the summer or whatever that we met, okay, that was 2022. We talking about 2023. We first was intimate in March. It was either March or April. We first became intimate. He never told me that he was in anything committed or that he was planning on getting in a relationship. Because though that was communicated in the beginning, it probably would have had a whole nother different outcome, y'all. No lie. I don't know how he felt, but I know how I felt. And I said this in my other video, my Thought I Was Pregnant video. I don't know how he felt, but I know how I felt. And I caught feelings. I don't think I actually physically told him like how I actually felt, but it was just like more of a deeper connection and a deeper feeling for me, because I feel like, okay, like I finally found a guy that I feel like really loves me. I thought he loved me. I don't know, maybe I was wrong, but I thought that he loved me. I really like felt a really, really deep connection with this man, and I'm like, bruh, like this is my man. Like I really love him. Like, and like afterwards, like I just felt like everything was just like great. Everything was great. Like, and I'm like, I love him. So after that, he talked to me after that. Basically was just like, you know, like we just basically went back to how we were and just like talking and stuff like that. Like it was nothing weird. Like he didn't switch up. And like that's one thing I did. I will give him, like after we give him what we did, it was nothing weird. Like he didn't switch up on me. I didn't switch up on him. Like we just went right back like nothing ever happened. So my feelings really was like really involved, and some things that probably wasn't deep to him, it was really deep to me. Like he had told me like when I graduate college, blah blah blah, like he gonna marry me, he gonna do this, he gonna do that, like. And now looking back at it, it's like I should have been more of a woman, you feel me, at the end of the day. And I shouldn't have really just been like, oh, like, oh, Prince Charming, like, oh my gosh, he said he's gonna marry me, oh my gosh. I shouldn't have been so naive, but I was. And I think it was more of not me just being hooked on the good deed. People say out of their mouth and not really more action. Because if I went off more of the action than what this man would say out of his mouth, I probably wouldn't even have got my feelings hurt, y'all. Like, for real. That wasn't the last time. We ended up doing it after that. More and more feelings on my end is just like getting involved, and I feel like I expressed my love to him, but I never really got to like sit down with him one-on-one and like say like, when you're not in my presence, I literally cannot breathe without you. Like, and I know I sound so corny, y'all, and so like delusional, but this man really played a big part in my life that I don't think he understand. Like, and it's like he was playing parts that he didn't even know he was playing, y'all. Like, so if y'all didn't watch my Q&A, y'all need to go watch that too. But I explained how I went through a traumatic situation with my ex, and how my ex did me. Anyways, when I hit him up, man, it's like he came into my life. Like, we started talking like right after me going through a traumatic situation. So I probably did put a lot of pressure on Scorpio. And we gon' name him the dude I'm talking about. He's Scorpio, and his girlfriend, that we gon' get to that. But his girlfriend, we gonna name her B for it. He didn't know like he was actually playing a lot of roles in my life. Like, I was depending on him for my happiness, and I don't feel like that was fair anyway, though, because I was still damaged, and like I'm depending on this man, Scorpio. I'm depending on him to like fix me again and like be there for me, like be my knight in shining armor. Like, I need this. Like, after what I went through, I need this, and that's what I thought that it was. Like, and I may sound delusional when I say this, but I actually thought that he was gonna be my man, and I honestly thought that we were gonna be in a relationship, because I'm like, we're everything for each other. Like, everything. Like, I don't see no other guy but him. Like, when I tell y'all, everybody that was in my ear like about Scorpio, can't nobody tell me about Scorpio. Like, I was just so blindsided when it came to this man. Like, I really loved him, honestly. Man, we were intimate all summer. I still didn't know he had a girlfriend. A few months later, I text him like on some drunk stuff. Y'all, I was drunk, and I don't know why, but like every time I got drunk, I just wanted to be with him. And I don't know if that was because, like, again, depending on him to just like, if I'm drunk and I'm feeling like emotional or I'm feeling vulnerable or whatever, like I just wanted to be around him. I wanted to be with him, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, maybe that wasn't fair. Maybe that wasn't fair to him. I don't know, but that's just how it was. So one night I was drunk. I was thinking about something, mental stuff I was going through at the time, and I just really needed him. Like, I just wanted him to be there for me. I just wanted him to hear me. I just wanted him to just hold me while I cried. I just wanted him to be there for me, you guys. And he texted me, mind y'all, before this night. I noticed that he was acting a little weird, but I didn't think nothing of it. Like, usually me and this man, we would literally like talk every day. We would like text each other every day, and it's like, as a woman, we know when a man have ventured off or is starting to do something else, because you peep by how the way the man is talking to you now, like how he coming at you now, like how he talking to you now, or how often is he talking to you. So in my head, I'm like, I don't know if I did something to this man or if I did something wrong, but he's not really talking to me how he used to. Like, he ain't really, you feel me? He ain't really, no. And I will say this. He mentioned that some girl that he was talking to, not in a committed relationship, talking to, was supposed to be coming down here from like, I forgot, was it Arizona? I don't remember. But anyway, she was supposed to be coming down here. But I just took that out of my head because I'm like, okay, you still ain't say that you was in no committed relationship, so I don't care about her. Okay, this is about me. You're my man. Anyways, one night, and I'm telling him like, and I'm telling him like I want to link with him. Like, usually he'd be like, yeah, like he'd be down to link. And this night it just wasn't like that. He didn't want to link with me. And in my head, I'm like, I just told you like I'm going through something, like I need you, and like you don't want to link with me? Like, what's going on? And so he wouldn't tell me. So he ended up just saying like, you could pull up, I have something to do. I have something to do, but you could pull up real quick, you know, holler at me, and then like you have to go because I have something to do. So I'm like, okay, I didn't think nothing about it. So pull up, I'm talking to him, like, you know, just basically just like I'm telling him, like, giving him compliments, like, just like on some drunk stuff a lot, y'all, like, you know, like how I feel like he's a good father, blah blah blah. I think I had made like a gesture, like I wanted to get busy, and he was just like, no, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that tonight, like, and honestly, we can't do this again. And I'm like, So that in that moment, and mind y'all, we had already been intimate, like, you feel me? This was like the time where I have feelings already, like the feelings are there, you know what I'm saying? He ends up coming out telling me, like, you know, we can't do this anymore, da da da. So he's like, I'm in a relationship, I have a girlfriend, and actually she's on her way to my house right now, so we have to make this quick. I felt my heart and everything inside of me break all at once. Like, I felt my heart shatter. So I kept him there for a little minute. We ended up having words because he felt like I was trying to be funny or I was trying to wait on her. To be honest, I was trying to wait on her, because I promise you, if she would have put it, she would have got these hands. Do you hear me? These hands. She would have caught these hands. On myself, she would have caught these hands. I ended up leaving, y'all, and then went to my cousin's house, and I was just sitting outside her house in my car, and I just started crying. Like, crying, I was just so, like, heartbroken and blah blah blah, and like, I mean, how could, like, why her, did I get on your nerves? I was on my soft girl stuff, but I was so hurt, y'all. I was crying. Like, I literally felt my heart break again. Like, it felt like it was just like another rewind of my ex, and I'm just like, oh my God, Elijah, you gotta get yourself together. You gotta dry your tears. You gotta get your revenge. You gotta get your lick back. Get your lick back. Show her and him that you can have whoever you want to, whenever you want to. Get your lick back. So that's already have put in my head. Get your lick back. And baby, I'm a Scorpio, and one thing we always do is we get our lick back. Every trip, always get our lick back. So I'm like, okay, I got something for him. And I don't care if he watched this video. I ended up saying, okay, it's okay that you got a girl. I don't care now. What about that? He still wanted to be cool with me. He still wanted to be friends with me, even though he had a girl. And he didn't care that we were intimate. He didn't care about none of that. He still wanted to be cool. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. And I told him we could be cool. Okay? Probably shocked him. We could be cool. He didn't know I had something in my sleeve. So one night, I'm like, let's link. So we linked. I bet y'all know what happened, don't y'all? Yeah. Got my look back. Saying this, like, saying like, oh, it's cute that you're basically sleeping with somebody's man. You were basically messing with somebody's man. I'm not saying that that's cute, but when a woman is hurt and her feelings are hurt, you don't know. You just don't know. And I probably didn't, like, now I'm growing into my grown womanhood, like my actual grown womanhood. So how I went about that situation, I probably would never do it like that again, but I don't regret it. We ended up basically, you know, getting intimate again. This time it was just like, oh, I couldn't call him certain times anymore. Basically, like, the bond that we had before he got in a relationship, it definitely was different. Like, I couldn't call him at certain times anymore. We couldn't link as much anymore. So basically, and all in all, what I feel like is I basically was just something to do. While they probably was already in a relationship that he didn't tell me about, but they was probably like on a break or whatever they had going on, and he was just using me to have something to do while him and her figure out what they wanted to do. And I was just kind of like this secret. That's why I said the secret side chick. Like, I'm just here, like, oh, I'm just here when you want to talk. I'm here when you want to do something in your life, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and I'm just here, you feel me, when you wanna screw. So I basically, you know, played that part. I was playing that part before I even knew I was playing that part, and then after I knew, at that point I just didn't care, because I was just on some, like, I'm still hurt, I want some closure. Like, I really want some closure. Like, you picked her over me. I just want to know, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wasn't I good enough to be your girlfriend? Why wasn't I your first choice? That's what I wanted to know. After that, me and him was still like basically talking. We were still having dealings and stuff like that. And even before that, I think I'm kind of like downplaying it a little bit. Like the type of relationship that we had, it was almost like we were in a relationship but no title. We didn't put a title on it. But after that, it wasn't really healthy for me that he was in a relationship and I still was messing with him. Because I actually wasn't doing nothing but hurting myself at the end of the day, because I was catching feelings more and more and more and more as we basically spent time with each other. So even though he was in a relationship, he still kept telling me like, you know, like we're gonna be together when you graduate school, like I'm gonna marry you and stuff like that. And I was still being dumb, and I was still actually believing like he might change his mind, like, you know, I might be his first choice. Like if I can show him that, you know what I'm saying, I can be this and be that, maybe I'll be a first choice. But one day I just sat back, I'm like, Elijah, look at this man and look at this woman. One thing you cannot compete with is trash. Lord forgive me. You can't compete with a woman that a man already has his mind made up that he wants and wants to be with. Because though I have all these probably good qualities about me, there's probably some qualities about me that he doesn't like. And you know, there's qualities, obviously there's qualities about her that he likes enough to be his woman, that he wants to show in front of the screen. And again, I don't know if that has something to do with me being a bigger girl. I don't know if that has something to do with face. You know what I'm saying? But a man is going to show off and be in a relationship with a woman that he's proud of. And unfortunately, I wasn't that woman that he was proud of, and I wasn't that woman that he wanted to take that step and into wanting to be anything more than me than just a secret side chick. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I really was overplaying my part with this man. Like I was calling him at different times of the night just trying to be funny. Like I really wanted this girl to find out who I was, so you know what I'm saying? So basically, like, she could feel how I felt. Like I just felt like so like robbed and betrayed, and I wanted him to hurt, I wanted her to hurt, and I really wanted to ruin their situation. And that's probably bad on my part, that's probably immature on my part, but that's just what I did. And I'm owning up to it. Like I was hurt, I love this man, like why wasn't I good enough for this man, but she was, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it didn't matter what part or position I played in this man's life, just as long as I was still in his life, and to know that I was getting my lick back anyway. Because it's like, hey, I don't want to be in this girl's shoes. Like, your man's cheating on you with me. You don't know, but he's cheating on you with me. Why would I want a man that's cheating on me? I ain't gonna lie, y'all, being a side chick, I had a ball. I had fun. Will I do it again? No, because it's not cute. It's not cute to be anybody's second choice. You should always be a man's first choice. That's just on period. Basically just messed around so we couldn't mess around no more, and just like I was still just falling, and one day God was like, you know what, Elijah, I don't want you in this anymore. You're going other places. You're going up. You're going, you know, I'm this next year coming up, I want to level you up, so I have to take you out of this. One day, I ended up calling him. We ended up having a conversation, and basically he cut me off. Yeah, y'all, he cut me off and just let me know like the whole situation, you know what I'm saying, just wasn't healthy, and that he had to get himself together. And you know, he had better things. He had better things to do in his life. He had better people to be around, and he just, you know, his life would just be better without me in it. And I honestly, I couldn't do anything but respect his decision. That's all I had to do. He called and told me that. I cried again, because I'm like, okay, like I stuck by you. You know what I'm saying? You got a girlfriend on me. I stuck by you. You know, you did this to me. You hurt my feelings. You crushed my heart, and I still stood by you. I put band-aids all over my feelings. I put band-aids over my heart. I put band-aids over my bruises, and I stuck with you. I stuck by you, and you cut me off. It crushed me. It did. I cried about it, and again, picked myself up, bounced back, like it never happened, and here I am. Here I am, you guys, months later, little months later. And this is the bounce back. Honestly, I feel better than I've ever felt. And I hope I'm not leaving out anything. I think I really covered everything for real. In the secret side chick, I had a ball, but on that same token, when you playing that type of role and you have to understand what type of role you're playing, the respect level that a man probably had for you, you know, before you knew he had a girl or anything like that, it goes down. Like, that respect level goes down, 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 down. The longer you stay, the less respect that man will have for you. I watched this man lose respect for me, and probably because I stayed, and probably because even after he told me that he had a girl, I still chose to stay. And I feel like as a woman, he lost respect for me because, you know, he probably like, I told you I got a girl and you still want to mess with me, so I'm gonna treat you exactly how you carrying yourself. So, you know, I took that on the chin. I learned from it. I'm not proud of it, but I went through it. I learned from it. And that's just what it is, y'all. That's just what it is. I think I basically covered everything with Scorpio. Still to this day, his girlfriend still doesn't know about me. She probably still don't know about anything. She probably don't even know that me and her man had any dealings going on or anything like that. I never reached out to the girlfriend. I never reached out to the girl. I don't care about them. I think they are still together, letting them live their life. I don't care about them. I don't care about him. I don't care about nothing that has to do with that situation. And that's not my business to tell her man that he was cheating on her with me. That's not my business. That's them. That's for them to figure out, okay? With that being said, I kind of really covered everything. I don't too much have anything to really say about the girlfriend because, like I said, I never had a conversation with this girl. I never reached out to this girl. I ended up lurking and I found her Instagram. And I think I found her on Facebook. I found a few of her social medias. I think she had commented on like one of his pictures or something. And I found out her social media and I found out what she looked like. Anyways, you know what? 2024. You have nothing nice to say? Don't say it at all. Really don't have too much to say about her. I don't really know her. She's probably a nice woman. I do not know that lady. All I know is she in her 30s. That's all I know. I don't have too much to say about that situation or them. Anyways, good luck to them. This is officially the end of my story time. If y'all want to hear more story times from me, comment down below. And comment down below if you want to hear a specific story time with me. If you have questions that I did not cover in this video, please feel free to comment down below or hit me up on any of my social medias. I will reply to every single one of y'all. Keep riding with me, y'all. I love every single one of y'all. Again, if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. If you are back, welcome back, LAYB fam. Welcome back, LAYB fam. Let's keep running up. We're going up all 2024. Just remember, if they're not hating the baby girl, you are not slaying. And just remember, y'all stay P out here. Don't let no man play you. Do not let no man play you. Don't be nobody's secret side chick out here, okay? We ain't doing that secret side chick this year, okay? We working on bettering ourselves, being better as women, and just elevating ourselves, okay? Forget a man. Men, they come and go. They lie. They cheat. They do all of that, okay? I'm living proof. So, and until next time, I'm just a sideline girl. I'm not about to play with y'all. Love every single one of y'all. Keep riding with me and let's keep going up. Bye, y'all.
You know you that bitch when you cause all this conversation. Always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper.